Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear brothers and sisters. Ramadan Mubarak, this is your brother Omar Suleiman. The famous hadith you're going to hear throughout Ramadan. Man sama Ramadanan imanan wa ihtisaban, ghufira lahu ma taqaddama min dhanbi. Whoever fasts Ramadan with iman and with seeking the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ihtisab, Allah will forgive him for all of his previous sins. Rasulullah said the same thing about standing up on Laylatul Qadr, that whoever stands up on that night, غُفِرَ لَهُ مَا تَقَدَّمَ مِنْ ذَنْبِ, Allah will forgive all of his sins so long as he did it with iman and with ihtisab. Now what makes Ramadan such a unique act of worship is that Ramadan engages each and every single aspect of your iman. Think about arkanul iman, think about the pillars of iman, think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where the Prophet ﷺ narrated hadith Qudsi where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that all of the actions of the son of Adam are for him except for fasting. As-sawmu li, fasting is for me, and I reward accordingly. What that means is that fasting is a great act of sincerity because no one sees you throughout your entire fasting day, and it's between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it engages that aspect of your iman. It engages the aspect of the iman and the malaika and the angels. Why? Because of the amount of angels that are active in Ramadan, especially on Laylatul Qadr, where تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر, where Jibreel alayhi salam and the angels are all descending on that night. And one of the reasons why it was called Laylatul Qadr, the night of Al-Qadr, is because Qadr means to restrict, and because there's restricted space because of the amount of angels that are descending on that night. It engages your iman in the books, okay, the Quran. It is the month of Quran, Shahru Ramadan, alladhi unzila fihi al-Quran. Okay, it is the month in which the Quran was revealed. It engages your belief in the messengers, because where do you take your fasting from? What you are trying to learn to do during the month of Ramadan is become like the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, did not just obviously abstain from food and drink, but at the same time, the characteristics, the qualities of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that are often neglected. It engages your iman in al-yawm al-akhir, your belief in the Day of Judgment. Why? Because you are seeking the reward for this on the Day of Judgment. And that's why when the Prophet ﷺ said that there are two rewards for the fasting person, when he breaks his fast and then when he meets Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So knowing that I'll meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is one of the greatest motivators throughout the day of Ramadan, that inshallah ta'ala this hunger and thirst will lead to satisfaction and contentment on the Day of Judgment, and it engages your iman, your belief in al-qada wal-qadr, in divine decree and predestination. Subhanallah, this is a time where you are looking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, making dua, particularly on Laylatul Qadr, the night of power, which one of the things that takes place on Laylatul Qadr is that the entire year to come, the decree of it will be written by the angels of the entire year to come. And so standing up on that night and praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a direct influence on everything that will happen to you for the year to come. So Ramadan is a unique month of worship in that sense, that it engages all of those pillars of iman. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to strengthen our iman through Ramadan. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us from the worshippers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and not just from those that worship Ramadan by only worshipping in Ramadan. Allahumma ameen. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
نشعر الإحساس فيهم صافيا عذبا زكيا. ضمني طفلي مليا، ضمني أكثر هيا.